As the clock struck midnight, a thick fog descended upon the quiet town of Ravenwood. The streets were empty, and an eerie silence hung in the air. In one of the old, dilapidated houses at the outskirts of the town, 4 friends decided to gather for a night of horror stories. The room was dimly lit by a flickering candle, casting eerie shadows on the walls. As they huddled together, each taking turns to share their most terrifying tale, they had no idea that their own horror story was about to unfold. It was Sarah's turn to share her story. She began speaking softly, her voice trembling with fear. She described a cursed artifact that was said to bring unimaginable terror to anyone who possessed it. As she reached the climax of her story, a strange noise echoed from the hallway outside the room. The friends exchanged nervous glances, but convinced themselves that it was just their imagination playing tricks. Reluctantly, it was Tom's turn to share his story. He spoke of a vengeful spirit that haunted an abandoned house, seeking revenge on anyone who dared to enter. As Tom finished his tale, the candle flame flickered violently, casting distorted shadows across the room. A chill ran down their spines as they heard footsteps approaching the door. Panic consumed them as they realized they were no longer alone. The door creaked open slowly, revealing a figure shrouded in darkness. It moved closer, its steps becoming heavier and more menacing. The friends could barely breathe as they watched the figure enter the room, its eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. Before anyone could react, the figure lunged at them with incredible speed. Their screams filled the room as they fought desperately to escape its clutches. But no matter how hard they struggled, the figure seemed invincible, its grip tightening around their throats. Time seemed to slow down as their lives flashed before their eyes. They realized they were trapped in a nightmare from which there was no escape. Each friend met a gruesome fate, succumbing to the relentless horror that had invaded their gathering. The room fell silent once again, and the figure vanished into the shadows, leaving behind only the echoes of their screams. The town of Ravenwood would forever remember the night when 4 friends gathered to share horror stories, only to become victims of their own terrifying tale. As dawn broke, the townspeople discovered the gruesome scene in the old house. Fear gripped their hearts as they realized that the horror that had unfolded within those walls was not just a story. From that day on, the house remained abandoned, a chilling reminder of the night when darkness claimed the lives of the unsuspecting friends.